This video has a like goal. To help contribute to it, stay tuned until the end of the video, but most importantly, don't forget to hit the like button. Full details at the end of the video. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring you What If Kagami Taiga Joined Ahiru No Sora Part 2. So there will be no recap, so if you haven't seen Part 1 yet, I would advise you go watch that and then come back for Part 2. Momoharu goes home still thinking about basketball. He doesn't know about Sora's 1000 shots a day, but he still tries to throw some tissue into his bin. The next day, Kagami and Sora make their way to the locker room to get ready for practice. They still bump into Chiaki. Things play out as normal, with Chiaki taking Sora to see Momoharu practice. Only difference is Kagami is present. While Sora is impressed by Momoharu's jump, Kagami isn't and doesn't see why they need him on the team. The thugs from Moru High still come to get revenge, but with Kagami also joining in on the fight, they end up less beat up. This leads to Sora hearing about Momoharu's basketball history because his ears are not ringing. Sora then goes on to tell him it doesn't matter, he still wants him to join the team, before praising the jump he made earlier. After that, Momoharu joins the team. Back in the locker room, Momoharu mentions they've been challenged by Maruhai to Chucky, Nabi and Yasu. They agree to join the team, but shortly after leave after feeling embarrassed while practicing in front of the girls team. Sora tries to get the trio back, and after daring him to go to practice in only his underwear, which he goes above and beyond on, they quickly rejoin the team. Sora still goes to spy on Maruhai, but this time Kagami is present. Momoharu is still left behind as Sora, now with Kagami, make their way to the gym. Tokiwa invite them to try out. Chiba still tells Sora he isn't welcome, but Kagami is allowed to stay. Just like in the original story, the ball goes off court, leading to Sora taking on Tokiwa. After the double clutch, Kagami joins Sora's side as he explains they are from Kuzu High. After this, they both flee together. Back inside, Togiwa asks why they are wasting time with this practice game when they've got bigger things to prepare for. This is when Chiba explains there is someone at Kuzu High that he is interested in. The events of episode 4 pretty much unfold the same way, with the only changes being Sora including Kagami in his messages to his mum. Also, because the inclusion of Kagami during the first quarter of the game, Kuzu High are able to take a slightly bigger lead. The second quarter turned things in Moru High's favour. Togiwa doesn't find out about Sora's weakness of not being able to shoot from the left side of the court, but as this is his first game ever, fatigue starts to set in fast. Because of this, Kuzu High's game plan leans heavily on Momoharu getting rebounds and passing to Kagami to score. Having one more player than usual doesn't leave them a man down on the court when Yasu gets 5 fouls. Halftime still happens the same as the original story. Sora comes back using the female shoot style. Chiaki is still convinced by Madoka to join the team. He is subbed in while Chucky is subbed out. Just as it was in the original story, having Chiaki for the last 5 minutes helps the team score some last minute points, but they still lose the game. However, Chiba and Tuaki acknowledge Kuzu High's effort. I will leave off part 2 with the end of this game, and now without further ado, the like goal. The total number of likes for this What If reach 30, I will get to work on part 3. Just for clarification, that's a total of 30 likes distributed between part 1 and 2. At the time of recording this, part 1 is already at 13 likes, so we're basically already halfway there. Make sure you check the end cards for the next part, because depending on when you're watching this, it may already be out. Like always guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, but most importantly, take care, have a nice day.